Good morning, friends. Actually, this is Shivakkumar here, and thanks for watching videos. Thanks for watching my videos, and thanks for continuous support. And today, actually, I like to present a video on the scope of mechanical engineering because I have created my video on mechanical engineering in Tamil version, and so many people are asking me, can you please post the mechanical engineering scope in I can say English. So due to the request, I'm trying to recreate in English on the scope, importance, salary about mechanical engineering. So as you know, mechanical engineering is a very traditional engineering, and it is a very old streams of engineering, branch of study of engineering. And so it mainly deals with machines, study of machines. And it is a very, I can say, why I said very old is actually starting from, the innovation of wheel till that current recent technologies, right? So it covers with all different movable and fixed or movable machines, horizontal or vertical movement machines, and operating machines, and automated machines, everything. Without mechanical you cannot run any industry. Say, actually, whether it is a textile industry, or a mill industry, or it is a power industry, or it is a wood industry, or a paper industry, or say it is a building industry, or it is a process industry oriented, so or a food industry. So without mechanical, even actually aircraft or aviation, space, and then actually naval, maritime, everything. When you're taking mechanical, its application is vast. See, in even I can say in marine engineering, or aerospace, or aeronautical engineering, for the main actually operations and everything, we need a particular engineering stream engineering. Say, stream of engineering means actually for aeronautical or aerospace, we need a particular expert, right? Actually, aeronautical expert, those who studied aeronautics or space. And then for marine, we need marine engineering for operation. But for constructing, design, for repair, or overall everything, mechanical engineers are more suitable for doing the work in naval, as well as aerospace, or whatever process industry, or manufacturing, or discrete engineering, or repetitive industry. Without mechanical you cannot run any machines, any industry, because it is very important. Even for toy industry, or even for the electronics industry, mechanical engineering is very important. So it is number one, always it is a. So mechanical engineering is always a greenfield industry, and it is called a core engineering field, right? And so the application is very vast, starting from small household article design till the rocket science, right? Actually, we need mechanical engineering. That is unavoidable, and no one can deny that. Second thing, when say about salary in India, actually, you know, right? Actually, mechanical engineers are very less paid because in India, most of the manufacturing units, or kind of, production units are mostly closed due to a lot of taxes, and electricity bills, and lot of rules, right? Introduced by the government, and due to that, many small scale industries, medium scale industries close their unit. Or some people, actually MNCs, will close their unit and moving to the back to their own company, own countries, or some other countries, like there's low, cheap economic countries like Vietnam, Indonesia kind of thing. So they can be able to survive in this in those countries. Actually, in India, we have a lot of heavy taxation is there, and a lot of income tax and chess and everything. We are running the manufacturing or production. We need, and due to the policies of government, it is very difficult for the MNCs and the local manufacturers to run a manufacturing unit. So many people are moving towards service industries, right? Say, even actually the one person actually who's running the manufacturing industry at one point of time is unable to run the industry, so he's switching over to service industry. He's starting the service industry and running the IT oriented operations and other kind of things, right? So that is happen in India. And due to that, actually say mechanical engineers can get actually, say if you want to work within a city or a metros, right, you can get a as a lift service designer, service engineer. At first you will be appointed as a service engineer, and you need to learn your work actually, whatever lift maintenance and overhaul with the technician. And then you will work as a kind of manager or a designer, or doing modifications in the Johnson or Kone kind of lift lift companies, right? And then actually for the leather industry or tanning industry. So and then actually small chemical companies. So getting into major government industries and public sector units and big corporate industries or big MNCs, right? That is really good. Actually, you will be placed in a good role and you will get a good job. So as a starting career, you will be, inducted as a graduate engineering trainee, and slowly you will get as a I can say a trainee engineer, and then junior engineer, and then assistant engineer, engineer, senior engineer, chief engineer, manager kind of role. So salary is very limited actually. In any in India, actually I'm telling, actually for those who complete B or BTech mechanical engineering, right? Actually they are less paid. Say the starting salary actually, if they are getting a job through off campus, maximum actually they can get 5 to, and at most actually 8 to 8 or 9 like that. And even some people are getting even 2500 like that. Actually I know some people, they are getting very low salary. And if you are getting on campus or through colleges, there is a chance for placing in a good company like TVS, Greaves Cotton, and then actually say Sterlite, Nalco, Balco kind of thing. And also nowadays for getting into the core engineering after B, you need to do a specialization. Say if you want to enter a power plant, then you need to do power plant training. That is government is running the training institute, National Thermal Power Institute, National Hydroelectric Power Training Institutes, Nuclear Power Training, and Nuclear Power Corporation Training Institutes. So like that, actually, you need to do some specialization. Say, in core engineering, power plant is considered as a IT kind of role, and then actually they are getting more heavily paid in the core engineering. In core engineering field, normally the power engineers are getting more salary compared to other process engineers or chemical engineers or other discrete or repetitive kind of industries kind of thing. So mill industries, other compared to them, actually the power engineers are getting highly paid engineers in mechanical stream. And when coming to the salary and growth, right, their growth is very limited. Actually say the 10 year, you will be elected as a graduate engineering trainee, and after 5 years you will be appointed as a, say JE or AE. And for reaching the AE, actually 10 years it requires. And for reaching the engineer level, might be it will take actually more than 10 years like that. So the growth is very low, and the salary also slab also very low. Say when for a general manager in a core engineering, they will get some 50,000. When compared to an IT person, actually for a junior person in IT or a fresher person in IT, so these core engineering managers are very getting low salary. In IT, they are getting more than 60 or 70. Um, once they complete 1 year or 2 year, right? Actually, there is a chances for that. So core engineering salary is very low, and working with core engineering is also very difficult, because we need to face. In any place, any industry, the politics is unavoidable. You need to face the politics, so you need to be prepared for everything. Yeah, extracting the work from the laborers or experienced technician will be a challenging job for a fresh engineer to learn all these things. You need to work with your technicians, and then actually your skilled laborers. So they will definitely actually won't I mean, ask your say your sayings and everything. So you need to pay attention to them, and they will try to dominate you. So that is quite natural in for a fresher in any core engineering or any industry. This is common. That is one thing. And then actually when after 10 years, so you will think actually, okay, when you are seeing your friend working in IT company, he will buy houses, and then actually he will buy car and getting married, and the way the lifestyle is totally changing. But in core engineering, you cannot think like that actually. So the growth is very low actually, and the salary is also very low. And in India, like countries, developing countries, actually the mechanical I mean actually core engineering is not that much good. Production units, most of them are closed, right? So this is a big problem. You need to do higher studies. Without higher studies in overseas, you cannot survive in the mechanical engineering field. And if even if you are doing ME or MTech in India, you will get I can say you will get a lecturer or a professor kind of job, right? So for BE guys, actually they will get actually lecturer, and you need to do ME or MTech to get a professor role, and then actually you need to do PhD for getting promotions. All these things in India. So if you are doing with the MTech degree, if you are trying for a off campus in any industry, they will tell you are overqualified, and actually so they won't recruit you. And if you're getting through on campus, that is fine actually. But again, working in a manufacturing unit is not that much easy like an IT company, right? So a lot of politics, you need to face the hurdles, lot of hurdles. So with the workers, with your surroundings, with your boss, everything. So managing every people actually from the bottom to top is very big difficult task compared to learning the subject. I mean, learning subject is other thing, but managing the environment and all these hurdles, right? That is a really a challenging future in core engineering. Okay, I'm telling it very frankly. And then actually you for the if you are thinking on the workaround to enter the core engineering, mechanical engineering, or a civil engineering, to continue with the job, you need to do higher studies I mean overseas countries. So you need to study more actually MS in mechanical engineering, or machine design, thermal engineering, power plant engineering, power engineering kind of thing in on I mean overseas, or actually mechatronics. So if you are having additional software knowledge, right? Say design softwares or any mechatronics related thing, or if you are entering SAP with your experience in domain engineering with mechanical engineering as a background, so then actually your future career will be shaped properly. And so overseas education is really good for mechanical engineers. They can enter the I mean they are getting in foreign, right? Actually compared to an IT engineer, the core engineer will be given more respect and good salary. Okay, that is 100 percentage actually accepted by all the peoples. So you need to choose a university, right college to get a graduation in a higher studies in mechanical engineering in overseas in any course. You need to choose a right university, a right college with the right facilities. Everything infrastructure is very important. Even if you are choosing your mechanical engineering studies in US, you need to choose a right college, right campus, right recruitment, right professor, all these things. So mechanical in a nutshell, mechanical engineering is good, is a old engineering, but the salary is very good in India, very low in India. And so if you're getting a government job or public sector jobs, or a kind of private sector with a good pay, then it is good. The future will be well structured. Otherwise it is very difficult in a mechanical engineering thing. So you definitely need to learn CAD, CAM, CATIA, Pro E, whatever new design softwares, right? So you need to be involved in that. You can even enter the automobile field for design as well as a maintenance engineer or design engineer, but you need to do specialization, a lot of specialization. So this is very important. So I think actually I have covered about the details on the mechanical engineering. It's a good engineering, but you need to renew or refresh your knowledge. So always study core engineering with related software courses, right, related to your mechanical or civil kind of design or application. That will be given more weightage. You will get a job easily. I hope I have given the details more elaborately. So, for mechanical engineers, normally say they have theory of machines, thermal engineering, fluid mechanics, and all these things are very important. Stress analysis, machine structures, and then power plant engineering, and then actually management. Engineering management, basics of management. So one thing actually mechanical engineers can easily get into the MBAs. They can do MBAs and get into management level. That is a good option for them. So I hope actually whatever the details I have provided is very useful for you. Thanks for watching my videos. This is GV Shivakkumar signing off.